C-77-3003, United States of America versus Leonard Peltier.
Judge Benson, there is no doubt in my mind or my people's you are going to sentence me to 2 consecutive life terms. You are and have always been prejudiced against me and any Native Americans who have stood before you. You have openly favored the government all through this trial, and you are happy to do whatever the FBI would want you to do in this case.
Judge Benson misused his power by suppressing important evidence of FBI threats to witnesses and of FBI perjury, and by admitting as evidence fabrications by the FBI.
Your conduct during this trial leaves no doubt that you will do the bidding of the FBI without any hesitation, and I now firmly believe you will impose consecutive life terms solely because that's what you think will avoid the displeasures of the FBI.
Throughout this trial, there has been a consistent failure by the court to allow into evidence things which are permitted under the federal rules of evidence.
Each time my defense team tried to expose FBI misconduct in their investigation of this lawsuit and tried to present evidence of this, you claimed it was irrelevant to this trial. You were unwilling to allow for even the slightest possibility that a law enforcement officer could lie on the stand. Then how could you possibly be impartial enough to let my lawyers prove how important it is to the FBI to convict a Native American activist in this case?
I'd like to say that I'm a little appalled that whether you're Indian or black, purple, or red, or what you are, that you would allow our judicial system to treat anyone in the United States, a citizen of the United States, in the manner that he's been treated.
They hid the fact that Leonard's gun, the gun they say belonged to Leonard, did not match any of the components at the so-called murder scene.
I stand before you as a proud man. I feel no guilt. I have done nothing to feel guilty about. I have no regrets of being a Native American activist. Thousands of people in the United States, Canada, and around the world have and will continue to support me to expose the injustice that occurred in this courtroom.
The government can fabricate a case against someone, get a conviction, that even when you're then later able to prove that that case was fabricated, the government's allowed to switch its trial theory. And so even if you can then prove that the government fabricated a case against you and targeted you politically, you can't get a new trial. It's terrifying.
I honestly believe that you made up your mind long ago that I was guilty and that you were going to sentence me to the maximum sentence permitted under the law. This does not surprise me because you are a high-ranking member of the white racist American establishment which has consistently said, "In God we trust," while they went about the business of murdering my people and attempting to destroy our culture. The only thing I'm guilty of, in which I was convicted for, was of being Chippewa and Sioux blood.